9 and 10 News at 11 on Northern Michigan's News Leader.
He'll be taken before a magistrate, and he'll be arraigned on the charges, and he'll be given the opportunity to either waive extradition or to demand a hearing.
The hunt for this murder suspect ended today. Now it's a matter of bringing him back to Northern Michigan. Good evening. I'm John McGowan. The hunt across 3 states for 25-year-old Kevin Holzer ended in Chicago this afternoon. Now on Friday, prosecutors charged him with the murder of 18-year-old Kaylee Bruce. A co-worker found her beaten to death at the beach condominiums outside Traverse City almost 2 weeks ago. After they searched his apartment, police believe Holzer fled Northern Michigan earlier this week. Now, his trail led to Toledo, Ohio yesterday, where a security guard saw Holzer in his car and reported him to police. Holzer had then checked into a Toledo hotel under his own name last night. Police eventually tracked Holzer to an Amtrak train that arrived in Illinois today. They arrested the suspect at Union Station in Chicago. Now, 9 and 10's Nancy Lee has followed the manhunt. She joins us live in the Traverse City newsroom. Nancy, what new information have police released tonight on Holzer?
John, they say Kevin Holzer was on his way to Carbondale, Illinois, where a former girlfriend of his lived. However, Holzer had not contacted the woman. Ticket agents in Ohio tipped police off to Holzer today. FBI agents arrested him as he got off the Amtrak train at around 1 o'clock this afternoon in Chicago. He did not resist arrest and had no weapon on him. He used the assumed name of S. Garrett to buy the ticket in Ohio. Police say it's a friend's name. Tomorrow he'll be arraigned in Chicago for fleeing the state. The Sheriff's Department is relieved the manhunt is finally over. Police also told 9 and 10 News tonight that after they found his car in Ohio, they eventually searched his hotel room and found a 6-inch fillet knife hidden in between the bed mattresses. They don't know why Holzer bought it while he was in Ohio. Holzer could be back in Traverse City in a couple of days. It depends on whether he fights his extradition. We should know more about Holzer's return to Michigan by tomorrow. Reporting live in the newsroom, Nancy Lee, 9 and 10 News.
All right, thank you, Nancy. A routine traffic stop almost turned tragic for 2 Michigan State troopers early this morning near West Branch. Just before 1 o'clock this morning in northwestern Aranac County, troopers Paul Frechette and Richard Casanova stepped out of their patrol car in a routine traffic stop on Melita Road near Stewart Road in Deep River Township. When a van drove up from behind, the officers then slammed into their patrol car, which hit the car, pulled over for the traffic stop. The van later went into a ditch further down the road. Now, the impact badly damaged the police car and narrowly missed Frechette. The driver of the van was arrested and charged with drunk driving. 2 passengers, a woman and a 2-year-old child, were not injured.
Well, we've got 2 very fortunate officers here at the West Branch Post today. Back in August of '94, we had a trooper killed down in Jackson on a very similar incident to this. So just the thin difference between a piece of paper, shall we say, is the difference between a good news story and a tragedy.
Now, with their car damaged, the troopers were forced to chase the van on foot. They used their handheld radios to call for assistance. The driver was taken into custody by the Aranac County Sheriff's Department. Police continue to search for a man suspected in 4 area robberies. The latest one occurred yesterday afternoon at a teller who dove to the ground to set off an alarm. The robber then fled away without any money. State troopers suspect it's the same gunman shown here in a robbery attempt earlier this month at a Sunoco gas station in Houghton Lake. He's also suspected in 1 other gas station holdup and the attempted robbery of a branch of the Standard Federal Bank. Now, anyone with any information on the robberies should contact the Michigan State Police at area code 517-422-5101. One-of-a-kind fire training center will soon open its doors in Grand Traverse County.
1, 2, 3.
Volunteers began building the Northwest Regional Fire Training Center in Blair Township. Money from the Grand Traverse Tribe of Ottawa and Chippewa Indians helped pay for the construction. Volunteers say the center will help firefighters save more lives.
Fire systems and fire suppression systems are integral to the safety of the people that inhabit the buildings. They need to be tested and inspected on an annual basis, and we need to train our people so that they can do those kind of things.
The amount of training, the work, the effort that goes in for the volunteer firemen, there's definitely a need for this.
Volunteers will finish building the training center next weekend, and it will open in July. Time for us to check in now at the Doppler 9 and 10 Weather Center. Jim Lee Hockey for the word on our weather as we get the work week started. Another gorgeous day today. I assume that's changing.
It looked like February went out the February went out like a lamb, and March came in like a lamb across most areas. We did see more sunshine today, but some areas of the viewing area at this time seeing some winter-like weather. And when I come back, we'll take a look at our street-level radar that shows portions of central lower Michigan seeing some moderate to heavy snow. And plus, I'll have your weekend forecast for next week coming up. Stay tuned.
You're watching Northern Michigan's most watched news station. 9 and 10 News at 11 with John McGowan and Jim Lee Hockey.